Have I signed the Sanctuary Pledge? I think I have. The Green Group certainly supported.
I looked up this afternoon.
Is my name not on there?
No, there are.
Joe, I apologise in public to your face. Obviously we've supported the campaign for over a year now, and I will sign that pledge as soon as I possibly can, so I apologise for that. And I'll sign it because I completely agree with everything it stands for, and I must admit, I do prefer the word sanctuary to asylum. I think it makes a bit more sense. I understand where Philip's coming from on this, but I think the word sanctuary is very appropriate. And the reason is that we're very lucky. We live in a very wealthy, very democratic society with relatively good human rights protections. And okay, I could argue they've weakened a bit in recent years, but compared to many other societies, I feel incredibly lucky to be able to stand here and do this without fearing arrest and persecution. And I think we should recognise a common humanity, which is why we support the campaign. And we should treat people fairly. It's also worth mentioning, of course, we have a legal obligation under the 1951 UN Convention on Refugees to take people who are fleeing persecution and to treat them fairly, and we can't ignore that responsibility. In terms of what I'd like to see happen, we do need to, Philip's right, we do need to speed up the asylum process. It is wrong that people live for years in limbo, not knowing what the outcome of the cases will be. So we do need to invest more in that and make it more efficient and effective, but it absolutely has to be fair. And we all know that there have been many cases where people have been shipped back to their countries of origin and have faced very serious consequences. So the process has to be fair. We absolutely have to end child detention. It's an absolute disgrace. It really is, And I mean, other children are also in prison in this country, but we should not, in a civilised society, imprison very small children in any circumstances at all. We need to find other solutions. And one last quick point. One of the real problems with people who are here seeking asylum, of course, is they can't work. That means that the taxpayer has to find the money to look after them, and they are living in destitution. And that is a disgrace as well. So my party would argue that asylum seekers, people who are fleeing persecution, many of whom, of course, are professionals, they have incredible skills they can offer this country. So let's make use of that. Why not? We should let them work, let them lift themselves out of destitution, and then obviously complete the asylum claims process as quickly and speedily and fairly as possible. So thanks, Joe, for all your work.